Big fat checks, big large bills, run out, flip like
What?
car wheels. Cold ass bitch. I
Party.
get raw chills. 10 different looks, and my lips so kill. I kiss him in the mouth. I feel all grills.
Hey.
Feel so
Woo.
born to flex. Yes.
Diamonds on my neck.
I like border jets. I like morning sex.
But this is
I'm about to get sued over here.
Súbele.
See is up.
Shout out to my girl Cardi.
All a bad bitch.
No van a hacer de pedo.
No.
Bueno,
Acá.
I got bands in the coop.
más que no toma el videito.
I'll shoot. Bow. Shake a little wet.
This is your idea.
Oh my gosh. You can tell this is out of Randy's comfort zone.
What?
Hola. Welcome.
Hey! Bienvenidos.
Bienvenidos. Parejeando con Myra y el Randy. Listos para servirles. Le jalamos pariente. Oh my gosh. Hey, for real, Cardi B is my girl, okay? For all of you that don't know, I'm a freaking diehard Cardi fan. I used to follow her even before she came out on Love and Hip Hop when she was a stripper and she owned that shit. And you know why I love Cardi so much? Because she's been true and ratchet to herself and she owns that shit. Like, she has not changed her persona, who she is, despite of getting that fame, getting that money.
That's exactly what I was going to ask you.
What?
You think money has changed her?
No. Like, obviously, it's changed her where she wants better things in life, but Cardi is still, like, Cardi. Like, she's still the I don't give a fuck. Like, I'm hood. Like, I'll talk whatever I want. She'll talk about dick. She'll cuss. She'll do... Like, she's still her.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And she doesn't give a fuck, and that's what I love about her, and it's admirable. She is literally started from the bottom. Now we here. 100%. And you know what? Not too long ago, I did a poll on...
I'm listening.
Fuck. Okay, I did a poll on my social media and I asked...
Go.
Well, why do you gotta do that?
I'm like, I really want to hear what this poll.
Okay, I asked, does money change people?
Does money change you, honey?
Yeah, and 97% said yes, and 3% said no.
The 97% is the broke ass, and the 3% is the rich ass.
Oh, really?
I think so.
Okay, so let's go ahead and talk about it. What do you think? Does money change people? What are your thoughts?
Does money change people? I don't know. I mean... Yeah.
Do you have money to begin with?
Yeah, you know what? Yeah, it does change people. Change me.
So
you guys are right. 97%, you guys are right. Change me. I'm a changed man.
And how are you a changed man? Because apparently you have money that I don't know about.
Money, honey. No, I don't know. Well, I think it might change people, no?
I don't. Well,
I would think so.
Why? How? When? Where? Explain.
Well, yeah, that's the thing. I can't, because I mean, I've never experienced it.
Okay.
But if you ask me if I don't know, I would hit the jackpot, and then would it change me as a person? No. I don't know.
So having money, okay, so let's go ahead and break it down a little bit.
Break it down for me.
So does money change people's personality, who they are? I'm not talking about materialistic stuff, because it's okay if you have the money to want good shit. Now, there's a quote that says, the rich stay rich because they spend money like they're broke. The broke stay broke because they spend money like they're rich. There's a lot of times that people want to quieren comprarse de pinches lujos y no pueden. Porque en todos modos me voy a morir. No me importa, me voy a morir.
Churro.
So there's a question. When you are financially stable and you are able to, and you're doing great, does money change someone's persona, like who they are to their soul?
I don't know. What do you think?
I think yes and no. So let me tell you.
Same boat.
Okay,
Same boat.
so this is what I believe. Dang, this is still...
God damn, I think that's permanent, bro.
Dude, I do shower though, just so you know. Okay, so I believe money changes. It doesn't change people, but it shows their true colors. It enhances who they're supposed to be. Because the thing is, it's okay for money to change you if you want something nice in life, if you want a better car, if you want to upgrade your house, if you want to buy yourself some red bottom heels without going into debt. That's what I'm saying. When you have the money, it's okay to want great things in life. But when you have money and it starts changing who you are as a person, it's not necessarily that it changed you. That's who you're supposed to be. And it just brought out your true fucking colors, because there's a lot of millionaires, billionaires out there that regardless of how much money they have, they are still the same person they were from when they started down here, and now they're on top. And now there's people that get an ounce of money and all of a sudden they feel like they're fucking better than everybody, and they act like, and they treat people differently, and they don't treat people with respect just because they have money.
Yeah, so you're saying como if I had money, o sea, those people that have money and change, they talk down to people?
They talk down to people. They think they're fucking better. Como son de otra categoría. Like they treat people differently just because they don't have the same amount of money that they have. Yeah. And that's what I think. I think that it's not necessarily money's going to change you, but it's going to bring out who you really are. Because regardless, if you have money, it's going to give you that little bit of power, that like high of like just treating people differently. Or it's like, dude, I'm still the same fucking person, but yeah, I want nice things in life. And that's okay to want that.
You changed, bro.
What?
You change.
What are you talking about?
Because you got money, honey.
Why do you keep on saying that?
I don't know. Has money changed you?
No, it hasn't, because I don't have money. Bro. And if I had money, I probably wouldn't even be able to keep the money, because I love to pay it forward. If I had money,
I wouldn't be here.
No, I would be like paying it forward, buying like children's sandals and children's undergarment. I'd be buying kids clothes. I'd be doing a lot of philanthropy work. 100. I would be a philanthropist 100%. And not saying that you need a lot of money to do that, but I would love to give half like of my money to someone in need, because I've always said there's a bigger purpose than just me. There's people out there that literally need your help. But we're getting off topic, so I'm asking you, have you ever seen when someone has money, it changes them?
I mean, I've never experienced it.
So you've never met people wherever the hell you've been in life that you're like, all of a sudden they think,
because you tend to surround yourself with the people you are, right? So I'm broke. I surround myself with broke people. So
you've never in life been surrounded by people that all of a sudden get money and they think they're better. They think like their shit don't stink.
Unfortunately not.
I've seen it. I've actually seen it a lot of times where all of a sudden, like there's people around me, not necessarily saying that's who I socialize with, but I've been around them and they act bougie as fuck. And then I come to realize,
I already act bougie with or without money. Go fuck.
Yeah, that's why he doesn't have friends. Let's talk about having no friends. And the second I'm around those people, I realize, like, I sit back and I'm like, I would never be able to hang out with you. I would never be able to go out with you, or you come over to my house, or maybe I wouldn't be able to go to your house because apparently no soy de tu categoría. Right. So the thing is, does money change people? I think it just enhances who they really are, because it doesn't matter with or without money. It shouldn't change you as a person, because why does money make someone feel like they're worth more than another person? Because at the end of the day, we're all going to die. Like, we're all going to get buried. We're not going to take shit with us. But why do you feel like you have to treat someone different when you have money?
Well, yeah, that's the same dicho that you said earlier. Voy a drogar con las pinches tarjetas, voy a morir.
Yeah. And yeah, and it's no. I mean, are you like pro or against this? That's what I'm saying. Do you think like you would be?
I don't know. Like, I don't. The thing is, like, if I had money, honey, I would. I don't know. It wouldn't change me.
Yeah. So you would still be humble and down to earth. You would still say hi to people. You would still say hi to a janitor that passes by you. Would you?
Yeah. Of course. Es que es respeto. Eso ya viene de crianza, you know. But yeah, you are right. Where there are people que, pues yeah, traen un pinche Lamborghini o lo que sea y pues se creen la gran pinche mierda que don't touch me, don't look at me. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean?
Right.
Is that correct? Is it like the correct thing to do? Pues no, obviously not. But I just think that's more of arrogance, right? Than anything else. But I don't know. It's
a tough question.
It is a tough question, and maybe that poll you took, it's like I said, is a bunch of broke ass people that they're just like, you know? I don't know. That's how I feel.
So you feel like you cannot answer this question because obviously we're not millionaires.
Exactly. I don't know.
But that's
I can't.
No, but I can answer you. I can answer that question. If I had if I had $30 million sitting in my bank account, I would still be the same person. Would I maybe want to fly first class when I travel? Yes, I would. But would me flying first class make me be a little bit different to other people? Would it make me treat people differently? No, it wouldn't. Would I feel like I'm fucking better than someone? Of course not, because I don't believe in that. Those aren't my core values.
So what's the correct answer?
The correct answer is that the thing is, it doesn't necessarily change people. My opinion, it enhances who they're supposed to be. And there's people that are rich as fuck that aren't like that. Like, how many times do you see or you meet or you follow these people that it's like, damn, like they are here now, and then like they are who they were 10 years ago, and they're still the same freaking person, still wearing a white tee, they're chill as fuck, because it doesn't make them feel like they are como hierarchy, like the higher, you know what I'm saying? I have a perfect example I really want to get into, because I always say this, and I really believe that social media is fucking us so much, like in a way where it's like it's a filter, it's a speck of someone's reality, someone's real life. People can act like they live this fucking lavish lifestyle, but they still work from an 8 to 5 job. But on social media, it's like they're living a second fucking life. And the thing is, people think just because you have 500,000 followers, because you have 800,000 followers, because you have 1 million followers, that you are this status quo, que son pinches ricos, and that they have entitlement and they should be treated differently. But here's the thing. Do you know who Melinda Gates is? Yes.
Correct.
Okay, so Melinda Gates, she is Bill Gates' wife, right? If you go on her social media, she has less than 500,000 followers, okay? She's a philanthropist. Her and Bill Gates have started all these foundations. They pay it forward. Of course, they're billionaires. They have worked their asses off. But when you look at her numbers, I bet you half of the maybe people that are watching this don't even follow her. Maybe they do or don't know who she is. But to them, it's nobody. You know what I'm saying? But do you think she cares every day and she wakes up?
Hell no, because she got that money, honey.
Okay, but that's what I'm saying. Like, having these followers, having this validation every day, I can guarantee you she doesn't wake up and says, oh my God, how many people are following me today? How many people commented on my picture? How many likes does this picture have? You know what? Maybe to gain that loyal audience, let me go ahead and show ass, because that's the only way people are going to come to my page. That's the least of her fucking concerns, because I have a bigger purpose. And ellos no se dan como no se valoran for that, you know? Versus other times we have it all fucked up. We feel like this Instagram famous male or female, just because they have 1 million followers, they have 1.5. Oh my God, they have that blue check mark. They're official. Like, they are living this lifestyle that we think is, we can't attain that, you know? And the thing is, trust me, not everybody on social media that claims to be like bad bitches, bad motherfuckers are really that. Like, and we just have to really learn how to not get fooled, I would say, because that's something that just happens all the damn time.
True.
You know, like, for real, it's the thing. Like, how many times does someone really feel like that's their worth because of that?
On social media?
Yeah. All the time.
I agree.
People are so worried about buying fucking followers, about buying these fake likes or lo que sea. And it's like, for what? And that's where I believe like there's something bigger wrong in here, because if you feel like that's like people need to validate you and what you're worth on social media, it's like, dude, like with or without followers, you're still a good fucking person. You should be a good person, and it's not going to make you that much better. Why do you got to feel like you need to be desired?
No, in today's society, but even you're just so stuck to your phone that, you know, it's an addiction, you know?
Yeah.
They're just waiting for that bing, you know, whatever, because they want to see that status on their Instagram and be like, yeah, I got, you know, so many followers or so many likes. Oh my God, I'm totally gonna get off topic, but it's still talking about money. Like, what bothers me so much, I have so many online comadres y compadres that reach out to me like, hey, like I'm starting up this new business. I would love, how much would you charge me? I swear, I'm not kidding. I have so many people ask me, how much would you charge me if I send you some product and you show it on your store? And I'm like, I'm not going to charge you shit.
And B, I would be honored to have something that's yours because I understand the money you invest on creating a product. You know, and people are like, oh my God, you're the first person that's ever said you would do something. I'm like, well, yeah, porque ¿qué me cuesta? You know what I'm saying? Like people, the likes and the follows actually change people too, because they feel like the second they have all these likes and follows, well, you know what? Like, I'm going to go ahead and put, if you want to send me some eyelashes, it's going to be $100 for me to put you on my story. It's like, calm the fuck down. Cause it's not that serious, dude. When you are trying to start up your own business, when you are hungry, you should always be hungry in your business. Cause that's what's not going to make you content in life. You're always going to want to grow. You should not, you understand when you're like, I understand the struggle and how hard it is to start a business. I'm going to support you. Why do people expect that?
It's marketing. Called marketing, homegirl.
Uh-huh.
I mean, that's their side hustle.
So you...
Es que tú tienes muy buen corazón, por eso.
Yeah,
Por eso, y pues, yeah, pues... Y pues no te cuesta nada, you know, poner un comercialillo ahí.
No, it doesn't. It doesn't cost anybody. And that's what I'm saying. Like, I would feel bad having money direct deposit into a PayPal account, to the Cash App, to the Venmo, just to put you on a story for 24 hours. Like, I'm not fucking Kim Kardashian, neither are you. You know what I'm saying? Like, calm the fuck down, because it's not that serious. And it bothers, I don't know, I get so bothered by that. But you know what? That's what keeps me rooted. That the thing is, it doesn't matter if one day I had 3 million followers and one of my online comadres or compadres said like, hey, like I started this business. Can I mail you something? Fuck yeah, dude. Like, of course I would be honored. That's what I'm saying. And it's like, it shouldn't change the money you have, the likes or the follows. It should never change who the fuck you are. No?
Palabra.
I just feel like deep down in your head, I feel like.
No, I'm trying to soak it all in. But instead of talking about does money change people, let's talk about, like, I don't know, how to get money or how to save money.
Okay, so let's
you know, because I mean, to begin with, I don't have money, so I can't answer that question where if money changes people or not. I don't know. And if it does, well, that's too bad, you know.
Yeah.
Pero pues más que nada, just be yourself, man. I mean, if you're respectful and genuine from your heart, that's money, with or without money, you're gonna be the same person.
I agree.
You know?
Yeah.
It's just,
I guess.
Es bien bonito.
No, long story short, I think it's just hard for me to really understand that because I'm not like that. Honestly,
I just feel like you get so worked up sometimes about silly stuff.
No, well, I think, no, you're right. I guess for me, it's really hard to wrap my brain around the fact that people always expect something in return when you're not really that, like, it's not that serious in life. You know what I mean?
No, I get it. But, ¿cómo te diría? Well, you wouldn't accept something from like I don't know, some bullshit company too. Yeah.
If it's,
right?
It's true. But then here we go. People selling themselves short just for that quick fucking money. And I get it. Now that's a good topic to cover. Okay. So on social media, right? You see a lot of people like, okay, nice picture. Con este té milagroso, you're going to lose 100 pounds.
Exactly.
Use Myra 15 to get 15% off. Or it's like, my hair grew out 30 inches in one day with these pills. Like, so you're right. There's things that I would, I'm not going to name, I've had companies reach out to me, certain stuff. And I'm like, no, thank you. I don't even respond, to be honest with you, because I don't believe in it. But all these other little companies, yeah, of course I do. But I don't, every time, let me tell you all something. Every time you see someone that says Myra 15 or con este tea, con esta faja, con este el otro, type in code and you get a discount, it's because they're sponsored by them and they don't really believe in it. Now, if Adidas came at me, because I love Adidas, New Balance, I love their shoes. If Calphalon said, hey, I would love for you to be sponsored, fuck yeah, because I use it even before social media. Do you know what I'm saying?
Ay, mi amor, pero sigue soñando.
You know what? A year from now, when Adidas, when I'm on Adidas billboard, like, this will be the motherfucker.
Ay, mi amor, sigue soñando.
No, but it's stuff that I believe in, and I'm not going to sell my.
Porque a mí nadie me dará sponsor.
Pues dile al taquero that you go to, and he's going to sponsor.
Hijo de la chingada. Back to the. Ay, me mataste.
Me matatis, Vali. So yeah, so that's what I'm saying. In regards to what I believe in, yeah, I'm always going to. But if someone, yeah, like even if it was an online command, say like, hey, like I want to send you these shakes that's going to replace all of your meals and you're going to lose 30 pounds in 2 weeks. Can you please show it? I'd be like, no, because I don't believe that. And that's a fucking lie. And I'm not here trying to be some fucking con artist lying to people. Anyways, so a question that...
yeah, calmate, respira, relax, yeah.
It's because I feel so bad for people that get scammed saying that these pills are going to make you lose 500 pounds in 1 week.
But see, that's where people need to get educated.
Yeah, and that's why aquí llegó la educadora.
Llegó la mera mitotera.
Okay. You know, one of our comadres asked us, money between parejas. Should we both have separate bank accounts / joint? What do you think? Should accounts be separate? Like separate bank accounts or joint accounts? Money between parejas. Ooh, what are your thoughts?
I don't know. And I remember we got on a, hey, stop doing that. What the hell? I can hear that shit. It's like the fucking, what are the SMO videos? Or what
hell no. I'm sorry. Okay. I'm sorry. And that, okay.
Dude, that's disgusting. Yeah. You guys wouldn't know what I'm talking about? Those, what they call, what are they called, John? SMR? ASMR.
Ew. Okay. I didn't mean.
That's exactly
okay,
what you
at least
sounded
I
like.
had the common courtesy to do this. Okay, go.
Anyways, what were we talking about?
About should pareja.
Separate? Or, yeah, I remember that was one of our pretty big arguments when we got married, right? Because you said you wanted separate, and I was like, what the fuck? I thought it was like the other way around, but joint accounts, right?
I wanted separate savings accounts. Not a checking account, a savings account.
Oh, savings?
Yes.
Oh, okay. But still, why? I just feel like having separate accounts is kind of like hiding from someone else. Like, yo no quiero que mires cuánto tengo. You know what I mean? I don't know. I have a little difficulty.
So what if I'm gonna put myself in a situation? How would you feel if I gave my parents $500 every month?
Well, yeah, why?
Okay, but would you feel a need like, no, we need to have separate bank accounts? You fund your parents with the money you work for, but I'm not going to give you money to fund your parents off of the money I work for. That's what I'm saying.
I think that what we both work for is ours. You know what I mean? So regardless if you want to support your family, $500 a month, that's still our money. You know what I mean? That's Valentina's money that, you know, we can save that for her for college fund when she goes away or whatever. But I just feel like anything that we both make is ours. You know what I mean?
Yes.
Now, it's okay. I don't have a problem, you know, you not supporting, pero ayudándoles una vez en cuando a your parents.
Would you be okay monthly? If monthly, I was like, you know what, Randy? Every month I want to give my parents $500.
No, I mean, what the hell?
So no, I know. So that's the thing. So
Dude,
if that was the case,
that's a car payment.
If I wanted to give my parents $200 every month from here on out until we got married, because that's what I believe in, I want to take care of my parents, and I'm going to give them $200 every month. Would you?
See, that's different.
No, I know, but I'm going to relate it back. So then, if I had that idea, or that's what I want to do, because I'm pretty sure there's people out there that like want to give their parents money every month, would you be like, okay, well, we're gonna have separate accounts, and you're not going to be able to do that?
Yeah, I mean, I don't think that's right.
Yeah, because I say this because I have I have a story to relate to. So obviously I'm not going to say names, but this married couple, when they just got married, he would always send money to Mexico every month to his parents, right? Every month. And it was X amount. And the wife was like, okay, but do you understand that here, it's not like we're well off. It's not like our savings account's growing. It's not like we save $1,000 every month and we can give $300 to your parents or lo que sea. So she said, if that's how you want to do it, I am not going to go ahead and put our money in one joint account, because I'm not working for your parents. I'm not working hard for your family. I'm working hard for our family, for our future kids or lo que sea. So they got separate accounts. And then she said he realized like, oh shit, like when it was both of us in one account, we were saving a lot of more money. We're doing a lot more now that she pulled out and is saving her own money, and everything I work for is getting sent to my parents. Like it was an eye opener for him. And he was like, yeah, no, we can't do this. She was like, okay, so if you want to have joint accounts, you cannot be funding your parents every month for the rest of our life. So that's what I'm saying. Like, do you think it depends the situation, or is it in general?
No, because like, for example, all right, this guy is sending money to his parents in Mexico, right? While the wife's still saving money. But what about when the homeboy doesn't have money, then he's going to dig in over here? I don't think that's right.
Yeah, no, I agree too.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I just overall, I don't think there should be separate accounts.
Yeah.
I think, or if there can be multiple accounts, but obviously business or whatever, business accounts or checking, savings, whatever. But I think both of us should be
a joint.
A joint, yeah.
Yeah. No, I agree.
You know, because I feel like if you guys have separate accounts, it's more like hiding, you know, in a sense, como, oh, pues you can't see how much I have, you know, and this is my money.
Yeah, something I do believe everyone in general should have is like, como, like money apartado, if it's like in your closet or like a little like stash that you can like have and resort to, you know. Granted, I do believe everyone should have a savings account, 6 months worth of expenses. I do believe, yeah, we should have a joint checking account, because quien dice, like, los dos los partemos la madre, to pay the bills together. It's not like, and that's something it's been hard for me to understand too. Like, I've heard every household is different, right? But it's like, well, I'm going to, like with your check, we're going to take care of this and we're going to do that with my check. Or like, if you have that system, that's cool too, you know, like where it's like, oh, all of my check's going to pay the bills and we're going to save your account. But when it's like literally only one person has one responsibility, like when there's legit just responsibilities and paying the bills, it's like, well, no, regardless, it's like if the money's going into one checking account, se supone that everything's going to be paid out with the same money, you know, or something too, where it's like, oh, well, I make more money than you, so I'm the shock collar here. It's like, I don't think so either. I think no matter what in a marriage, I think that's one of the biggest problems, obviously, like finances, is that you start thinking you are superior than your significant other because you make more money. It's like at the end of the day, it goes into one checking account. At the end of the day, it's you and your partner. At the end of the day, both of you are going to save.
Exactly.
So it's like, in regards to the separate accounts or joint, it's really like your own personal choice, but I don't think that really works long run because it's like, well, that's your money, this is my money, you know what I mean? And that's it.
Yeah, that's more like, I don't know, roommates, I guess. Como, oh, pues tú pagas la casa y yo pago los biles.
Yeah.
You know?
So,
I don't know.
But do you think that there's exceptions? Like, what about if someone has a shopping addiction where it's like, damn, like this person is just,
no, but it's que you need to take control. You need to take control right away. You know, if you notice that, but sit down and talk about it. Like, hey, dude, like we can't be spending this kind of money, you know, every month. We need to make sure our expenses are paid before we go out and, you know, spend that money. But there's ways to stop it, you know? Yeah.
What about people that micromanage accounts where it's like they log in every day and see what their significant other spend? Like, oh my God, why did you spend $30 at this grocery store? Why did you do this? Why did you, like, what is that okay too?
Es una enfermedad eso.
Yeah.
That's just like too controlling, no? I don't know. I just think if you have a good system that works and you're able to save, well, something remember we learned from our financial advisor was that you should apply the 70-20-10 rule, which is 10% of your check you save every week. So by the 10th check, you have a full check saved, you know? And then 20%, what was the 20% for?
I think it was like, I don't remember.
No?
I don't.
Mira nomás, no estás dando consejo y no.
No, so pretty much what it translates to is after you pay your bills and after you save money left over from when you pay your bills, if you have money to spend, let's say like you have $3,000 worth of bills every month. And then from those $3,000 worth at the end of the month, you have $1,000 left over. Well, those $1,000 aren't meant for you to go fucking blow it on a fucking nightclub getting bottle service and thinking you're chaka. No, it's like save that money, save like 70% of that, and then it's like aparta the rest or the whatever percentage. But the thing is, the biggest mistake we were taught is that people think the money that they have left over from paying all their bills should go straight to blowing it, but it's like they're not saving shit. You know, it's like the concept people have is like, oh, I'm going to pay my bills, and then I'm gonna go have a good fucking time, and whatever's left over, if I have $10 left over, I'm gonna save that. It's like, no, pay your bills, save money. And if you have money saved, if you are meeting like that monthly save.
Well, no, it should always be, you know, your check, and you save 10% of the check, even before your bills.
Yeah.
So save 10% of that, of your check, whatever it is. And by the 10th check, you have a full check.
Yeah, like 100. Yeah.
You know, 100% of that check is saved already in your savings account. And then from there, but you pay your bills and cover all your expenses. And then whatever's left over from that, that's where you...
Oh, yes. Where you go out if you... And then even at that, it's like our financial advisor was telling us, because we do want to like get our finances in a row. You know what I mean? It's not like we're
doing adult moves.
Yeah, we are doing adult moves. Even though we don't have money, we're trying to be adults. Because the thing is, I think it's really easy for anyone to get into just a life where it's like, oh, well, I just want to spend money, but how am I doing it though? If we make 50,000 a year, but there's only $1,000, not even $1,000 in our savings account, and we only have X amount of expenses a year, how are we not saving money? So that's where we want to let our savings account grow, because you never know what the hell could happen, you know?
Yeah, and then that's what our financial advisors are there for. They're not necessarily because you have this shitload of money. No, they're there to help, to guide you to exactly... They'll track everything.
It's crazy,
to the T.
Yeah.
And then they'll make scenarios and be like, okay, well, if you pay this off, this is what it'll reflect to, you know? So it's a good idea, honestly, to consider a financial advisor. And not only that, but all the other stuff like that comes with it, with now that we're parent, life insurances.
Yeah, like they prioritize. Whoa, I can't even say that. Prioritize. There you go. What's most important to you, and then they tackle that.
I mean, just a bunch of stuff that honestly you're like, wow, like obviously we weren't taught that when we're growing up, and then you look back and you're like, oh, dude, what if something would have happened to our parents, dude, and we're los morrillos ahí. Entonces qué?
Yeah, the thing is, in regards to finances, there's always, it doesn't matter if it's finance or lo que sea, there's always professionals out there that study this stuff, that are there to help you. Like they have their finances también great. And the thing is, if someone, it's like just you want to get mentored by people that have their shit together también.
It's like a fitness trainer,
yeah,
but for money.
Yeah.
You want to get healthy with money, you seek a financial advisor and they'll get you in shape.
Exactly.
Because it's more, it comes, ¿cómo se dice? Como, you can't do it on your own. But if you have a trainer, you feel more accountable.
Yeah.
To do what they say.
Yeah.
So it's the same thing with the financial advisor. Como, he'll tell you exactly, well, you need to save this much, this percent, and this is going to tackle that, and this is take whatever. Right?
He gave us a time frame to get out of credit card debt, right? And so now we feel like, for me, it's a challenge. I'm like, fuck yeah, we're going to get out of credit card debt. Like, we're going to do it, And it's really cool to have mentors and coaches and just in general, like, it's really cool to have people on your side, like, helping you live a better life, right?
But see, that's what I'm saying, like, growing up, you're not aware of these things, and that's something really important that everybody should have. Yeah,
but it's being open to it, because the thing is, our parents guided us to obviously what they knew was the best for them. But there's so many resources out there that we have to be willing también to be open to them, not just like, well, you know what, like my parents like came from Mexico and they were fine and they're doing okay, but it's like, but you have the choice and the opportunity to do better. Right. So seek help, So when I had uploaded this topic about finances, I had one of my online comadres, she actually sent me a DM and she wanted to get our opinion and maybe our audience opinion. So I'm going to read it to you and tell me what you think, and then I'll tell you what I think. Okay. So she said, Myra, about your topic about money, it really does change people. I sold my house and got about $28,000 back. Then I moved with my boyfriend. We ended up breaking up and moving out to our own places. Now he won't even buy his daughter, because they have a daughter together, but he won't even buy his daughter milk or diapers or give me money for the sitter, because he says I have all that money in the bank. So he says que a mí no me hace falta. Yeah, I do have money and I don't need his help financially. I never have, but it's the principle. Just because I have that money doesn't mean you don't have to help or take care of your kid? ?
So they have $20,000.
So she sold her house, right? So she lived on her own. She sold her house, and out of that money, so she sold her house and she moved in with her boyfriend. So out of the money that was hers, she got $28,000 into her account from saving
from her house.
Selling. Yes. So and then obviously she moves in with the boyfriend. It didn't work out. So it's like, well, everyone's going to go their own separate ways. Obviously that money was hers because they're not married, right? But they have a child together. So now he doesn't want to feel responsible taking care of the baby, because he's like, he's like, well, you had $28,000. You sold your house. So what do you think about that?
Got it. Oh, obviously not. Dude, that's your fucking kid, you know? Yeah, it doesn't make sense. That's your kid. You made it. You provide for it.
So what do you think of him saying, oh, you have $28,000, you can take care of our child? Let's think of the number 28,000 bigger perspective. Is 28,000 a lot of money?
No. Bro, 28,000, I could blow that shit in a minute.
Yeah. That should be like stored in someone's savings account.
But that's good though. Like I'm happy, you know, that she's able to have that money, you know, for an emergency, because a lot of us don't even have 28,000 in a savings, yeah, you know, so that's good. That's really good. But yeah, you go ahead and drink that coffee over there, girl. But yeah, in today's world, $28,000, it's not a lot of not a lot of money. But
our financial advisor said in a 6 months worth, give or take, the average American should have 30,000 in a savings account. So yeah, no, like people, he is being a little bit selfish.
Yeah. So back to, in regards to the homeboy, yeah, well, obviously, but no se hace eso, you know, that's your daughter and you need to take care of her, regardless if her mom has that money or not. I mean, some people, God damn it.
Yeah, like the way I look at it, if I was him, it's like, okay, cool. My ex-girlfriend, who we have a child together, sold her house and she has that money saved. You know what? That's awesome, because if something happens to our daughter in emergency, she has that money to take care of her. Not like, you know what, you need money, pull it out of your savings. And that's a mistake people do in general. Like, just because you have, hay dinero en la cuenta, sácalo de allí. It's like, no, that is in case of emergency. Now our financial advisor said, if you pull out money because something's going to happen, you know, he said, Valentina will get sick, or you need tires in your car, or if you need to pull that money out of the savings, make sure next month that money goes back in there. Because the biggest mistake is like, oh, pues hay $1,000 en la cuenta, sácalo. Lo sacan. Pues todavía hay 500, sácalos. And then it's like, you're back to fucking point zero. Yeah. And for me, it gives me anxiety. Like not thinking that you don't have anything saved, because emergencies do happen, and what the hell do you do? And then there goes the inconvenience of like, oh fuck, like as family, we're there to help each other, but we're not there to help people that are irresponsible. It's like, oh, well, hey, like I don't have money. It's like, okay, yeah, motherfucker, but you're at the club last week, or you're over here buying shit you don't need for your house. What the fuck? Like, no, you know, I think a lot of people don't have their shit together. Yeah. Neither do we. Like, we are learning, but the more we learn, the more we're like, damn, like we're on a path of destruction if we wouldn't have gotten our shit together, and we still are. Yeah,
no, I agree.
Yeah, so finances, we're not rich, so we gave the best insight we could in regards to that. But I think no matter what in a marriage, and once again, me and Randy do not have the perfect marriage. We work. Like there's days, when were you bugging me really bad? Was it yesterday when you were singing? Yeah, like, well, yeah, you bug me every day, but it doesn't mean I stop loving him. It's like, dude, and I tell him like, you're so freaking annoying. And then he does it more because he knows that. Like, that's my biggest mistake, that when you are bugging me, I let you know. And then you do it more just to kind of let me jab you a little bit more.
Okay, ¿verdad?
I know, but for me, it's like, I'm going to tell you you're annoying as fuck right now so you can stop. No, it's como que le di vuelo la lacha with Randy. But yeah, so it's a team approach all the damn time. It doesn't matter your problems, your finances, whatever the fuck. It has to be a team approach no matter what, right?
Yep, I agree.
So you all know that I always love to end some of our podcasts with questions because I really want to target these. So I have a couple of questions that with us. I know last time you're like, oh, all the questions are geared towards you.
Well, see, even last week's was yours. I'm just an audience.
Shut up.
I probably should be just an audience.
No, what the heck? You make it juicy.
Es más, you should be like the main host.
What the hell?
Canal tuyo.
I don't like being the center of attention ever. I don't. I wouldn't be able to do this by myself just staring at a camera.
Oh, no. You do it all the time with your cell phone camera.
But yeah, but it's like this. Like this is it's like
the same thing.
Shout out to John. He is the master of like setting all this stuff. John Orozco, follow him on Instagram. He's the one who makes everything look legit. So, but anyways, so I have some questions that but I see regarding us. So this kind of goes back to, I don't know, maybe finances. So communication between couples, how it takes work, ? Like, what's your insight about communicating? Because I've always said like, yeah.
Just say it how it is.
Right?
Honestly. And you know what? I had a hard time doing that. And it's just like, dude, just say it how it is. That's it. Just say it how it is. I mean, if you're mad, if you're whatever the problem is, just say it. And I remember, pinche todos los días nos peleamos por eso. Because like, what's wrong? What's wrong? Nothing. What's wrong? Nada. And it's just like, dude, just say it how it is and get it over with. And it's a cool feeling, you know? Because you just learn how to solve your problems. And yeah, I mean, there's not much to it, honestly.
No, it's the truth. And sometimes it's because I think it's so hard because it's like, if you're always saying how you feel, it's like, oh, you're being like needy. And it's like, if you don't, it's like, dude, obviously there's a lack of, there's like a lack of communication. But the thing is, with Randy, he's actually an awesome communicator now because you really struggled with that at first. Like he'd walk around like pissed off and I'm like, he's mad. I could clearly tell you're mad. And then finally when you would tell me, I'm like,
why didn't you just say it?
Why didn't you just say it? And you're like, I don't know, because I didn't want to. I'm like, dude, like
you're so prideful.
Yeah, like it's crazy. You're very prideful, but you've changed. You changed,
bro.
You've changed, but for the better. Yeah, but it's just communication. Just say it. And I know sometimes it's hard just saying it, but trust me, holding all these emotions in sucks ass. Then it causes anger and resentment.
Sucks camel dick.
Oh my gosh. Yes, it does. So a question that they had for us is, what do we think of opposite sex friendships? And do you believe that?
Oh man. I don't know. You go first. Would you mind me having a girlfriend?
No, motherfucker, because I'm your girlfriend. What the fuck?
No, like a friend girl. Like a girlfriend.
Okay. I'm almost just say it. So I believe it's okay to have like friendships. Cause for example, hey, John, he's here. John, he is the guy behind the camera and all the Valentina's pictures. He's fucking awesome. He is my friend, but is he a friend that I'm like, hey, come over when my husband's not here? Or, hey, like me and you go get a drink and get fucked up together. No, like there's boundaries between opposite sex friendships. And I just feel like, yeah, like it's okay to have like friends, but it's not someone that I literally keep in touch with John every day, but it's regarding work. It's not like, hey, how's your day? How are you feeling? Do you want to go grab a drink? Or I'm not his therapist, but I'm his friend. And I know if one day I needed him, he's going to be here. You know what I'm saying? But I feel like there's boundaries and there's certain people that are like, oh, well, he's my friend. I don't care. Like I've known him forever. And it's like, okay, but really, like, so would you be okay your husband being fucking BFFs with someone, like texting them every day and going out and grabbing drinks every day? I don't believe that. Like, I'm sorry. I just don't believe in that because I feel like that's that's being respectful for your significant other. Now, if you're you're passing boundaries, well, there's like the trust is like, really? Like, you really need to be that fucking close with someone? I don't know. That's how I feel.
You answered your own question, boo-boo.
You feel the same way?
Yeah.
Yeah. Like, I don't think that's right. I really don't. I mean, growing up, like you have, oh yeah, like I'll tell Randy about like, oh dude, I went to high school with this guy and he's doing this, but have I ever been like, hey, like, I don't know. It's weird. I don't believe in it. I just don't. Y como quien dice, like, hay un dicho en español, but it goes with friends, como el primo a la prima se la rima, you know, but it's like the same. No. But it's the same thing with guys. Like, I feel like a lot of these people are like, oh my God, well, he's my friend. He wouldn't do anything. It's like, okay, but these guys that you are literally hanging out with every damn day or texting with every damn day, if one day you were fucked up, like, and I feel like if there's an opportunity, someone might take it. You know what I'm saying? But that's why you have to learn to keep your boundaries. There's healthy relationships, but even healthy relationships have fucking boundaries.
I agree. You couldn't have said it better.
Oh, okay. Okay. So the next one with this one is, where is it at? La gente atenida que no quiere.
La gente anda preguntando.
Oh my. This question was.
¿En qué trabaja el muchacho?
So it says, la gente atenida que no quiere aprender, nomás quieren que tú sigas haciendo todo por ellos. So.
Oh, como, mi amor, how do you write this check?
That, or maybe like family wanting you to do everything for them.
Oh, llama customer service. Tú que sabes inglés.
Uh-huh. What do you think of that?
No, es que hay que saberse defender para todo. I was gonna say something. Well, in our case, you know, there's times where I take the initiative. I don't know, to call somewhere or for I don't know. When was the last time we called anywhere?
Oh, AT&T.
AT&T for customer service. You know, yeah, you're right. You know, and other times like, ándale, be, llama tú. I remember one year when our contract was over, I made Myra call to give her this big old speech that, like, you know, we couldn't afford it, and you know,
because we got to get really good price.
Yeah, no, we got a good
like price. One hell of a deal. Like, we wanted to stick to that.
Pero ahí se hizo la llorona por teléfono. We got a good deal.
It worked for another year.
Yeah,
we got to work hard for our money.
so you know, that was like, there was a purpose behind that phone call, but I was like, nah, you pues tú call, you know. I was like, a la pinche llorona. And like, oh, you know. She's like, oh, we're so sorry to hear that, but yeah, we'll be able to help you out. But yeah, anyways, so stuff like that, you know. But yeah, no, you got to take the initiative sometimes where you got to be like, no, pues I know how to do this. If one day you're not here, I know how to take care of it. Same with like when finances have to go out, boom, chiche son ahí, la firmota ahí. You know?
Yes, and the thing is, you should not feel like you are obligated to como hold someone else's weight, you know? Mm-hmm. If someone doesn't know, teach them. And it's like, look, this is how you do this. If I'm not here, if fucking the water doesn't work, you call whoever, saws or lo que sea, you know, like, it's about teaching each other, but at the same time, you are also being an enabler if you are doing everything for that person and you don't speak up. I think sometimes the hardest thing, once again, communication, is speaking up when you don't like something or something bothers you. But at the end of the day, look, this is your fucking life, and life is too short for you to be holding someone else's weight. So just speak up and do something about it. You know what I mean? But yeah.
Right.
Oh, God. Okay, this one's really good. Toxic family members and how you need to keep them in our lives because they are family. You know what I mean? There's a lot of times where it's like
toxic family members.
Yeah, when it's like, dude, but it's your brother, or it's your sister. Like, just leave them. Like, you still gotta love them, or you have to accept them because they are your family members. What do you feel about that?
I just feel like life is too short to para vivir la amargada.
Yeah, but
o sea, que alguien más te amargue la vida.
Yeah, but what about when it's family members?
Well,
when
that's
it's
what I'm saying,
brothers
dude,
or
family
sisters?
Or not family, life is too short, man. Just say how it is and move on. Honestly, man, like, it's just sometimes it's so funny to me, like, to hear these kind of problems, you know, because there's real problems out there in this world where, you know, people are dying from hunger.
No, but these are real problems people are going through.
But it's just like, they're really not our problems, you know, because just be like, hey, that's it. Like, I don't know, just draw a line right there and just move on with your life, honestly, man.
Yeah.
That's how I feel, you know, como a mí nadie me va a venir a amargar mi día because, no sé, porque tú has estado amargado toda tu vida, you know?
Yeah. So you don't have a problem cutting out a family member that's talking shit?
Hell no.
Me either. See, and I don't have a problem with that either. And I think
you know what? And not necessarily like cutting them off, but telling them, hey, dude, this is exactly why I don't fucking talk to you. Because this and this and this. And maybe that person can change and be like, they just need a reality check and be like, oh shit, well,
I'm sorry, you're right.
You're right, dude. Yeah. Like, I'm sorry, I honestly didn't see it that way.
Yeah.
You know, but if that problem persists, they really do have a problem. But guess what? You vocalize it, you said it to their face. That's all you could do, you know?
Yeah. Best advice for that is if you've already addressed the problem and they still are who they are and they don't change and they're still toxic and they're leeches sucking the life out of you and your family, cut that shit off and that's it.
Chop it.
Yep.
Chop it style. Chop it style. Yeah. Chop it style. Chop it style.
So.
¿A poco llegó la hora?
Pues sí.
Llegó la hora de.
Me voy. Espérate. It's because don't do it because it moves me. We're really excited that a lot of you are engaging in our podcast and also in the DM. So make sure you slide through the DM and send us any questions, any problems. We're here to help you out. Not just that. If any of you have advice for what we just covered with one of my online comadres saying about like the finances with her ex-boyfriend, lo que sea, give her some advice too. It's awesome not just to get our insight because once again we're not professionals, but it's really nice too for all of you to be involved. Make sure if there's anything you want us to cover down there, boom, 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 let us know what's up. If you don't like us, make sure you still do some sort of interaction.
Do the boom, boom, boom. Like this. I like that. Boom, boom.
Yes, like this boom, boom.
You still watching, boo boo?
That's true. That's what I'm saying. Shit. Yeah, that's true. Como dijo Easy, any publicity is good publicity. So thank you so much for tuning in. Parejeando con Myra y El Grande.
¿Por qué no jaló?
Wow, he did it for himself. Hasta la próxima.
Hierro, later.
Me voy.